Hi, and welcome to the Lava Cast. I'm your host, Lava Charm. Why is it called the Lava Cast? Because I flow like an unrelentless flow of lava through a small village that can't do shit about it. Have you ever seen that? Where the lava's just coming through the goddamn village, and even though they try to put cars in front of it, it's unrelentless, and eventually it burns down the entire fucking village. God damn. Slow and relentless. That's what I'm like. Kind of. Okay, I have an example of it. October 2014 in fucking Hawaii. A menacing river of molten lava that bubbled over a road and overran a cemetery. Sorry. On its path to a village on Hawaii's biggest island is tormenting the town's 800 residents with a slow but inevitable creep towards their homes. Experts warn that up to 60 structures and homes were in the flow's glowing path as it creeped downslope outside a Paho village on Tuesday and into Wednesday. Paho's 800 residents have been warned about the possibilities they could lose much of their town for weeks. Wow. Slow and steady. Lava exceeding 1,650 degrees Fahrenheit burns vegetation as it approaches okay, this is just the picture. Damn, 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit? God damn. This shit is deadly and flowing. That's sweet. I mean, it's not sweet. It happened in 2014. I hope they recovered or whatever. But I mean, it's Hawaii. That's how that fucking island was created, right? With the lava bubbling up out. Where's the lava come from? The center of the earth? Alright, so the conclusion, where does lava come from? Fucking, underground, somewhere where there's lots of friction or something and things heat up. It does not come from the direct center of the earth, the core of the earth. The core of the earth is, it's the outside thing around the core that's all liquid, molten hotness, flowing and swirling around. The earth was created when the sun was forming. All the planets were created when the sun was forming. Everything was swirling around and everything balled up. And we became the earth, and then we crawled out of that motherfucker. I keep seeing there was this post in my fucking Facebook that kept coming up. This girl was very proud that, what was she into? Saving the environment? Fucking straws. There's something about straws, where she's like, I got 100 people to give up straws for a week, and it saved like this much pollution or whatever, and it was saying that one straw takes up to like 100 years to decompose. And I mean, I guess that's great for if you have a real good cause or whatever you need to be motivated for. But my point is that the dinosaurs existed 65 million years ago. 100 years is nothing to the Earth. The Earth has been around for like a billion years, maybe 4.5 billion years. I think that's how old our sun is what I read. And it's going to be around for another billion years. We are a blip on this motherfucker. It doesn't really matter how much we fuck this place up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. But I mean, go ahead with your cause or whatever. I'm not trying to be a downer. It's just part of my thought process. Let's talk about rhino. His name is Sudan. The last known male northern white rhinoceros is suffering from old age. Do you suffer from old age? Is that a condition? What's his condition? He's old as fuck. And physical ailments. Right, so he's old and weaker. But his story isn't over yet. He's a male northern white rhino. You already said that. The only one in the world known to still be living. He has 2 female companions. Oh, yeah, right. Yes, they tried to make a mate, but it wouldn't work. He's like, fuck, I'm over it. Just let me die. Just let it go. I think they said they made a Tumblr. Not a Tumblr page. What's the other fucking T one? Tinder. They made him a Tinder page, and it's helping to raise money for some shit. I don't know. Have you ever been on that Tinder app? That shit doesn't work for me at all, ever. It was just a big disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I just swiped right on everybody and matched, and anybody that matched, I just tried to start a conversation, and nobody fucking wanted to talk. What the fuck was the point? Oh, wait, no, I did meet somebody. I hung out with one person. I had one date. I don't know if I'd call it a date, but we had drinks, and we bullshitted. Then a couple months later, I took her to a concert. and I got way too drunk and a little bit handsy, and it pissed her the fuck off. And I woke up to not a very good text message. My bad. That was totally my bad. But what happened? I drank too much. I kept trying to hold her hand, but I did it kind of aggressively. But I don't want to completely say that I'm an asshole. What else? Oh, I got super high too. I smoked some weed. Like some weed in the crowd. My buddy, I don't know, there's this random person with a bowl, and my buddy's like, let this guy hit some. And I'm like, what? He's like this? I'm like, yeah. And then I smoked that weed, and with the drunken shit, I was trying to hold her hand. I thought it was more like a child, but I'm kind of strong. My arms, I use them at work every day, so I could be a little too much. My bad. I'm sorry. We're still friends on Snapchat though, so that's good, I guess. Who else did I meet on fucking Tinder? Ooh, I did meet a trans girl. We never met in person, but we're Facebook friends and comment on her stuff every once in a while. She, the best way to describe herself, she would say that looks like Miss Piggy. So there's that. Fun fact. Who out there is a fan of Doctor Who? I fucking love Doctor Who. I remember the first episode I watched, I was unsure about it. I'm like, what is this shit? What was the first episode I watched? There were mannequins and shit coming to life, and I'm like, this is retarded. But somehow, by episode 2, I couldn't get enough of it. What was I doing? Oh no, I needed something on while I was drawing, and I just fucking went, alright, just let this shit play. And episode 2 play, and by the time I knew it, I was fucking hooked. With the Doctor and the TARDIS, it's bigger on the inside. There was this cam girl that was saying her ass was a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. I like that. That's funny. But Rose Tyler, oh my god. She's been the best companion of the Doctor so far. She's so goddamn hot. That Billie Piper girl, oh my god. She's just like that. Perfection. Fuck, she's got like a little, this kind of like, she's got a big mouth. Is that what it is? Huge lips. There's a little gap between the teeth or something. Oh my god. I love her. I fucking love her. I love her so much that I started watching, what was this other episode she was in? Not episode, TV show. It was like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen type thing going on. I don't remember what it was called. Hold on. I'm gonna look this shit. Oh, okay. It was Penny Dreadful. That was a good ass show too. I liked that one. It had that Dorian Gray guy who lived forever because his painting was the thing that aged. And there was, I don't know, there were vampires. Oh, the witches. I love those fucking witches, too. When they went to do, like, whatever or attack people, they were, like, naked. And they had, like, they were a bunch of scars and brands. I thought they were super cool looking. It was super cool. And who was Billie Piper in that one? I think she was the Bride of Frankenstein. She was brought back to life. Oh my god. I watched that series just because she was in it. And she is great. And I love her. What else was about? Oh, Doctor Who. I was super excited yesterday because I found out that I had fucking forgot in 2017 about Doctor Who completely. And then like a whole nother series ran. So I was going to spend the rest of the day just downloading all of it and watching that shit. Because I love Doctor Who. Was there supposed to be a female doctor? Is that what's going to happen? I don't know. I look forward to that. That could be cool. I would totally do the doctor, the female doctor. That's great. You can gender swap, whatever. That old one was, I wasn't a big fan at first, and then it grew on me. That old one. Isn't that rude? Nah, he was a good doctor. I think he's, he's giving it up. He gave it up. There's a chick now. So I mentioned the rhino, and I don't have a big. Oh, the rhinos are dying, and it won't mate with the other ones, and they were trying to get it to work, but it wouldn't work. And it's like, who the fuck do we think we are? Like even if it does work, what are they gonna do with those rhinos? Huh? They're just gonna keep them in like a place in a thing, and fuck, it's not worth it. I think you just let them go. That's the point, right? Things live, they exist, and then they die. Everything goes extinct. We're all gonna go extinct. You can't, we can't stop that. My Marine Corps unit, we were the rhinos. That was our logo or mascot, whatever you want to call it. MWSS 364, the rhinos. tip of the spear, pride of the core. Yeah, I'm not making that up. That's who we were. That's who I was for 4 fucking years. I went to Iraq for 7 months. I was on an aircraft carrier for 7 months. I was stationed in California, 29 palms, or 29 stumps is what they would call it. And there was fucking shit to do down there, except to go to Palm Springs into the mall or whatever. Where else did I go? I told you I went to Thailand. That was fun. Ooh, Malaysia. We went to Malaysia too. That was a good time. I remember there was a big-ass mall in Malaysia, and there was a fucking roller coaster in that mall. Like, it was the biggest mall ever. I think Mall of America probably bigger, but this one, pretty goddamn big. There was a fucking, like, amusement park inside. There was a roller coaster. And I remember we went and rode that fucking roller coaster. It was sweet. It was good. What would we do there? Ooh, in Malaysia, we roamed around that motherfucker drinking in different places. I think it was the first time I drank like hot sake, which sake is weird. I don't know if I like the taste of that. I got a bottle the other day because I was been reminiscing about these old trips I took. In like 2008, 2009, I was in Malaysia. And what was I saying? Sake? Sake tastes weird, and it reminds me of eels or something. Because there was a video of a fucking guy. He was like some sort of Chinaman. I know that's not politically correct. Write me a letter. I don't know. He could have been Korean or Japanese. I don't know. They like to eat live things, right? They eat the live fucking octopuses. Fuck. That's insane. But this guy, he was sitting in front of his fucking whatever. He was smoking a cigarette, and then he, what the fuck? Smoking a cigarette, and then there was a bottle of beer, and he dumped something into the beer, and whatever he dumped in there, I don't know if it was worms or like tiny eels, but they were freaking the fuck out. And then he took the bottle and he spun it like as fast as he could to create a tornado effect, a water tornado in the bottle, and then he chugged the whole goddamn thing. It was like a 16 ounce. Nah, it was more than that. It was a 40 ounce, I think. He chugged that whole goddamn thing. It was pretty impressive and gross at the same time. Like, don't do that. Stop doing that. Why are you doing that? Popular in South Korea and Japan, live octopus looks like a food challenge for the squeamish as you swallow moving tentacles. Unfortunately, sometimes the octopus suction cups get stuck in a person's throat, causing them to suffocate to death. Some 6 people a year die in South Korea as a result of eating live octopus. So that's dangerous. Dangerous, definitely dangerous. Don't eat live octopus. Damn. What's up with them? They're octopus. What about tentacle porn? You ever watch tentacle porn? Not really into it. It's I don't know. Maybe some of it's okay, but I guess it's the animated thing. I need real people. Can't really get off to cartoon stuff. Not really into it. How many times have you jerked off today? I am already at 3 and it's only noon. I think I could go for 5, probably. Maybe in a couple hours. Tentacles. I'd totally go for one of those tentacle dildos from Bad Dragon. Do you know the Bad Dragon dildos? Those things are really cool looking. I have this thing from work that looks kind of like a giant dick. It's just a bunch of melted plastic piled high on top of each other, and in the shape of kind of like a, like a towery thing. Could be a dick. Depends on where your head's at. And I was gonna submit it. Bad Dragon dildos used to have a submit category, and I was gonna submit it. I'm like, how sweet would that be to have your own brand of dildos? Fuck yeah. But they don't have that anymore. And I'm out of time. So thanks for listening. I love you so much. And peace the fuck out.